Not all feedback you receive from others is useful. Sometimes, even given with the best intentions in mind, it just doesn't work, is not aligned. Haven't you experienced a situation when you ask for opinions, feedback, advice to many people and you end up more lost and confused than centered? In this video, I'm gonna share my thought process when assessing feedback and how I make my life decisions. And I'm convinced this wisdom is gonna be super useful for you, and I'm gonna highlight self-reflective questions or questions you can ask yourself to prompt yourself and to be able to be more reflective towards that feedback that you are given. Go to the video. Hello my people, hola mi gente. I'm here again with another thoughtful video to keep you growing and thinking critically about the world around us. First things first, when assessing feedback, you are triggered by something, you really need to make a difficult decision in life, and your first response maybe is asking for advice to so many people? Is that you, actually? Because if this is you, I think this is not the right approach to do it, because you need to think critically who is gonna be a person that is gonna give you the best or more suitable advice to this specific situation. Normally, asking so many people is not the answer. The trick here is not to ask mindlessly so many people. The trick here is to approach the right ones. And these people, the right ones, may differ from one situation, one topic, one theme of this decision to another. So bear in mind the following prompts when assessing feedback in the future. First prompt: who is giving you the feedback? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. Because you need to ask yourself as well, is this person an expert on the matter? Is this person knowledgeable, at least a bit, on some bits of the topic, of the situation? Is this person experienced, has experienced the same situation or can relate at least? These are some basic questions you need to ask yourself to assess their feedback mindfully. Other thing you can ask yourself, is there a conflict of interest here? Is this person someone really close to you that may want to protect you or has other interests? Maybe is your partner and your partner doesn't want you to spend this money on this thing. Or maybe is this your mom and your mom wants to protect you from making this mistake or whatever. So first one, are they an expert on the matter? Are they knowledgeable of the topic, issues and stuff? Another thing to bear in mind in this, who is giving you this feedback? Is this person insecure? You know this person, you know the personality of this person you are receiving the feedback from. Is this a judgmental person? Is this a person that is afraid of new things in life? Is this a person who has a strong fear of failure, for example? And you are asking them, how about starting a YouTube channel? Doesn't make sense that this person is gonna be super supportive, This person has a personality towards risk aversion, so it's never gonna be your first supporter, you know what I mean? Your first follower and super happy about it. They can support you in the scale they have, kind of thing, or they are able to, but you need to be aware how is the personality of the person who is giving you this feedback or this opinion or this advice. Also, does the feedback come from a person who has done what you want to achieve or has got what you want to accomplish? Do you admire the person? Do you want to be like them? This is another question that you need to ask yourself, because why on earth are you gonna receive feedback from someone who hasn't experienced anything that you are doing? For example, in this YouTube channel, if I wanna ask for advice, I'm not gonna ask for advice from someone who has never been on social media. It doesn't make any sense, does it? No. I think the wisest thing to do is to ask for advice to someone who you admire or to someone who has done the thing you want to do, like kind of a mentor, kind of a person who is knowledgeable about the topic, who is an expert on the matter, or who can relate a bit maybe, so it can help you out and give you some useful information. So related to who is this person comes the second prompt. How is the situation? Are we in an argument? Are we in a good friendship? Are we in a good partnership? It's like, how is the situation at the moment? Imagine if you receive some feedback in the middle of a heated argument. Are you gonna believe it? Maybe in the moment, yes, because you are in this heated argument as well and you may be super emotional. But in the long run, you need to understand that in these moments, things are being said that they don't make any sense. So you need to actually let yourself calm down in these moments and then assess the feedback afterwards and kind of realize whether this is real or not, whether this person was projecting insecurities onto me or things like that. So when assessing feedback, as well as knowing how is the person, who is this person in personality, as we said before, we need to know how we are at the moment or how the situation is at the moment. We need to know how the situation is at the moment. So maybe we had a problem with this person a month ago and now it's giving us some feedback because this person just doesn't care about us anymore. So it's not the most supportive feedback maybe. So we need to assess the situation as well, not just the person who is giving us the feedback, but also the situation we are in with this person. Third one, is this feedback, is this opinion, is this advice aligned with your goals, aligned with your values, aligned with your objectives? So for example, I'm running this YouTube channel and if someone says to me tomorrow, what about doing house tours or a house tour or something like that, I feel this is not aligned to what I want to be doing in the future, or not what I want to do. Or for example, if someone asks me, it would be super nice if you create a song, and it's like, yeah, I did some music in the past, I'm a pianist, I'm a musician as well, but I don't see myself like as a singer, you know? So it has to be aligned. And for example, if someone says to me, oh, I would like you to do more vlogs when you're traveling, maybe this is more aligned to me. So that's why maybe I do some travel vlogs when I'm traveling. But mainly my channel is about other things. So the feedback I get, I respect it because everyone is gonna have a different opinion. Everyone is gonna be different in terms of what they like, what they want to consume on YouTube, or what they want from me. But I need to assess whether this feedback is right or is wrong, depending and based on what I want to achieve. If someone asks me to create videos about cars, for example, I wouldn't be doing this, even though it would make me earn a lot of money. It's like it's not aligned. So you need to be sure what your values, objectives, what you like to do. You need to get to know yourself to assess those kind of feedbacks. So the fourth and last one is like how this feedback is being delivered, because this is super important, because it can be negative feedback. Of course, you can receive negative feedback. I'm not saying you should receive only positive feedback. It's just you can receive negative feedback, but it should be delivered in a respectful way. Shouldn't be hard criticism, you know. We are not heated in a moment of an argument. So imagine if I post this video and I receive a positive feedback. That's okay, supportive, I love it, whatever. And I receive another negative one. Negative one is like, you should improve your editing, whatever. Depending on how this person writes this comment, I'm gonna take it or I won't take it. You know what I mean? If this person writes this comment with the solely intention of hurting me, it's not worth taking this comment on board. It's like, should be respectful. Like, I get negative feedback from supported friends and I ask them to be super honest, because some of them would say like, oh, maybe it's a bit long, maybe I didn't get this bit. But they also give you like this sandwich rule, like a bit of positive, a bit of negative, or if it's negative, in a respectful way, because it shouldn't be hard criticism. And I don't believe in that, because I actually, I am quite perfectionist myself. So if you give me a negative feedback, whatever it is, I'm gonna work on it if it's given in a respectful way. So actually, whatever I come across, and I hope I will do this in the future when I get more negative comments in my videos, I hope I'll get the criticism out of my mind, because when these people take the time and put the effort on writing such a critical comment on one of the videos, it's just to make the YouTuber feel like a failure, and it's just not worthy. I'm not gonna take it. So if you want to give me any negative feedback, give it in a constructive and respectful way, and then I'll bid upon that. And yes, this is the end of today's video. I hope you like it, and I hope these questions, these prompts, will help you think and assess more critically the feedback you receive, or who you are gonna ask for feedback in the future, because this is one of the ongoing lessons that I'm learning while creating this YouTube channel, or while making any other big decisions. So I hope this video is super useful, and keep in mind, who is giving you the feedback? How is the situation with this person, with this environment at the moment? Is the feedback aligned with your values and mission? And how it's being delivered? So these 4 questions. Keep curious and keep your critical thinking. See you in my next video. Bye bye!